Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Now, I think this video is going to be very useful for a lot of people, and this is targeting the audience that need help to get the Duper badge and also to help you understand how to play the game because sure the badge gives you XP, but ultimately the badges are to help you get interested in these games, and Duper is a really great game. So I wanted to explain first of all how to get the badge, and then go through a little walkthrough of how to play the game and also an example of gameplay as to increase your chances of getting the badge. So first things first, this person right here, Rahim, I played around and have zero idea what's happening. Someone help. So yeah, this video is for people like you. And I'm sure there are many more comments because it is a very confusing game for beginners. Now, looking at the badge, which you can get in the Abstract Global Wallet, this badge is awarded to users who have completed the playground tutorial and earned sparks in one casual game in Duper. Okay, so first things first is the tutorial. Once you get on the Duper app, log in with your AGW, and you can click the tutorial and play it. It's very, very simple. I shouldn't need to help you with this. But the next part is the more difficult part, which is the casual game and earning sparks. So before I get into a game and show you what I do, I did want to just explain a little bit to hopefully help you out. So there are 5 different teams in a game of Duper. There's 4 different colors, and then there's one red team in the middle. Each team starts off with 5 gems of their own color, except the middle team, red. Since they're in the middle, they have a bit of a disadvantage, so they actually have 6 gems. Now think of these gems like shares in a company or shares in the empire, right? Because this is a battle game, so imagine there are 5 different empires. If you win the game, but you have none of your own gems, you do not get any sparks for winning because you own 0 shares in the company that won. So that's a bad thing because you might run out of gems by trading with people. However, that's also a good thing because if you want to get sparks to get the badge, you don't even have to win a game. All you have to do is own the gem of the team that wins. Okay, so now with that background, let's hop into a game. It might be a bit of a confusing explanation there. However, I'm hoping that this once we get in the game, I could explain things and show you how it works. So sometimes it takes a bit longer to load in, but okay. So everyone automatically, when you get into a game, a casual game, you pay 100 sparks. So that means that the total pot at the end of the game is going to be 500 sparks, unless someone else raises sparks throughout the game, which can happen. But honestly, you don't need to know about that, especially if you're mainly trying to get the badge. But yeah, we just gotta wait for other players to potentially bid more sparks. Now, as you can see, if I try to click bid raise 10 sparks, I have to buy a season's pass. I'm not sure why I can't skip my turn, because there's no option for that, but you know, it is what it is. Now, in the meantime, I did want to say I will be streaming like the rest of the day. I think it's abs.xyz/stream/Rubik's Gus, and you could ask me specific questions in the chat, and I'll be going over many more gameplay examples of how to win. I'll basically be playing Duper the whole game while hopefully helping you guys out in the chat and explaining things, just like in this video. Also, I like being purple because we'll have the last turn, and we'll sealed bid stage result we'll reveal at the end. But yeah, we're at the end, so I think we'll have the last turn so I could explain things in the meantime. Now remember how I said you can get gems from other teams, and if you have their gems, then and they win, then you will get a portion of the sparks in the prize pool. Well, that's important because you can't just take someone else's gems. They have to willingly give it up to you, and more specifically, they have to trade their gem for something that you already have. Okay? Now that's very important because that means you have to provide value to the person that wins the game. And so, I'm going to be showing you the best way to do that. And generally speaking, just by me saying this, it's by playing defensively, and then when that person gets close to winning, you can give them an attack point. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that later. I'll try to explain the best I can. I know it might still be confusing. I know I'm not the best at explaining things, but let's take things step by step. And the first step we got to do is, first of all, I guess, wait for our turn. But once it's our turn, we want to attack these sandworms. Usually I'll check them out beforehand. You want to see, as you can see here, it says larva, total strength 1. So you want to check the ones, the total strength, because this one, for example, has 6 to 9 total strength. So if I were blue, I wouldn't attack this one first. I would attack this one first, because they will reduce your troop amount. So when I actually attack using my 5 troops on this one of my troops will die, and 4 will be remaining on the space. Now, you could see this guy, orange. He's doing the same thing. He's attacking with 5 people on the sandworm that has 1 total strength, and now he has 4 troops left. We can't actually see how many troops he has, but that's the truth. Okay, blue. Look, they're already messaging me. Let's stick together. Okay, let's send a message. Let's stick together. So, red is actually AFK. I'm not sure if they'll be back, but it's very good to chat with teams and make an alliance. Now, at the start of the game, you can only make 1 quick chat with each other. And that's a little bit of an issue, because you can't actually tell them more, but it says trade to unlock chat. So how are we going to trade? Well, we could trade with our cards, but we also need an economist research tower. So to get that, I don't have any spaces, so I can't really explain, but you need a 3 card straight or a 3 of a kind. Let's attack this, and then I'll show you what I mean. Okay, now look at our attack points. You get 1 attack point each turn, and we just used ours up. So we have no more attack points left, and you get a maximum of 2 attack points. So even if I tried to attack, I physically can't. You don't have enough attack points. Also, my troops only have 1 stamina, and we just used it to move to this tile, so we actually can't do anything more this turn. Okay. So, because we need a 3 card straight, or a 3 of a kind, and we already have a jack and a king, we are going to be looking for a queen, so that we get jack, queen, king. And once we get that, we will be able to create this, a research center, and more specifically, if you read down here, building unit with 1 out of 3 research directions, economist, plain researcher, fort researcher. We want economist so that we can start trading. Now let's actually send a message to red. Let's stick together, because we want as many allies as we can, and by having allies with 2 of these people, we could team up on green and orange, and then by teaming up on green and orange, if I get red's gems and blue's gems, if either of them win, I could get sparks, and I believe that will get you the badge, because that's all it states is win sparks in an online match. Okay. I hope this is making sense. Now, you could see right now I only have 5 of my own gems. No one has traded with me, so I actually don't have anyone else's gems. Now, you gotta be careful trading with other people, because I could say let's stick together with blue, and they could say let's stick together as well, but then they could backstab me. The only thing is, if they give me 1 of their gems, and so now I have 1 blue gem, then what will happen when they attack me is I will actually have a buff. It will be harder for them to destroy me. Now, as I mentioned, because we want to take the approach of being friends with everyone and play defensively, which I think you want to do, especially as a beginner, what you have to do, well, what I recommend doing is playing defensively, right? So I'm actually not going to attack this square when it's my turn. Okay, we got a 9. Yeah, no shared border, so I can't even trade with anyone, but I would like to trade with blue. But I'm not going to attack this tile, because I don't want red to... Oh, they have 2 attack points, so I got to be careful. But I don't want to get in contact with red. I want to be friends with them. I don't want to destroy them. I don't want them to destroy me. That will just be a waste of both of our time. Let's get 3 gold, and let's produce one troop. We might want to produce more troops, but we really just want to prevent red from attacking us. So because they were AFK the first turn and they didn't attack, they probably have 2 attack points saved up on this turn. So they could attack this here, and then they could place more troops and then attack me here. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, but they're going here, so we should be safe. Now I do have to be careful because they could attack this sandworm. It looks like that's what they're trying to do. So a tank is very interesting. They have 3 total strength, unless there are more than 1 tank here, of course, then they have more. But if they were to attack this sandworm here, the tank would help attack. If I were to attack this sandworm, however, this troop doesn't help attack because this is an infantry, not a tank. Tanks can attack from 2 tiles away, and that's what's interesting there. Now, we gotta watch out here. They might get into a battle, which is fine with us because we want everyone else to destroy each other and we want to come out on top. But I want to get closer to blue because I want to trade with them. So if they could attack here, I would really appreciate that. The reason why I want them to attack here is because then we would share a border and then I could trade with them. You can only trade with people that you share a border with, I think, unless you have the economist researcher, which means we need a straight or a 3 of a kind. So yeah, going for that queen, or maybe even a 10 now, because now we have 9, 10, jack. Now, when it comes to how to win the game or how someone else wins the game, I should have probably explained this earlier. You need tiles. Control over 11 tiles, and sometimes it goes down to 10. I'm not exactly sure when or how. It might be when a player gets defeated that it goes down to 10 tiles, but yeah, as of right now, I have 3 tiles. Orange has 1, 2, 3, 4. Red has 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Look, blue is attacking this space. And they do have another attack point saved up, but I think we are going to be friendly. Because that was the whole point of this. Yeah, look, he's leaving this space for free right now. I'm not going to take it, though. Okay, he placed a troop on it just in case I attack it, but the main goal was just to be able to trade with them. So that's all that matters. And we're going to see if we can get something from them. We're going to see if we could trade a card with them. I don't want to take anything. I could take a 5. Let's just do that. And now let's trade with blue. And let's give them a 2. And let's exchange for 1 gem. So now we gave them a gem. And we got 2 5s, which we now can use to create a tank if we wanted to. But I want to upgrade our base to a higher level first. That was actually a bit of a mistake, but it's alright. Let's produce a tank and let's attack here. So a tank uses a pair and 1 gold to create, but you have to create it over the capital. Look, I don't have the option to create a tank on this space. I could only create a fort, but I can create a tank on this space. But yeah, we're just becoming friends with blue, and I traded with them. So wait, let's see. Oh, we could chat now. So now that we can chat, I could tell them, hey, I won't attack you. I just want sparks for the Duper badge on abstract. Okay. So when you chat, you could chat about anything. Now, this is very good, bro. This is very good. So red attacked orange, and orange came out on top. So what does that mean? It means everyone's getting weakened. Both orange and red are getting weakened, while blue and I are still teaming, and we're basically staying very chill with each other. So we are right now at an advantage to both red and orange. He said, haha, okay. See, so you should really make alliances with people. Red wasn't that responsive to me. I said, let's stick together. They didn't respond. So I wouldn't be surprised if they are not that good at this game. And because of that, we could probably take them out, but we also have to be careful. We have to be careful of them because at any point they could try to attack us. Okay, I don't know why they're attacking orange. They're just wasting their troops. Oh wait, no, orange is attacking red. Never mind. Okay, so now I gotta get a bit worried because this guy can attack here, and he has quite a few troops there. So what's the play? I don't know. Let's see what green does. Orange is going to take this place, though. That's not good. So we have to put a bit of pressure on him. Because if he takes this space, that's very not good for us. I'm going to take this space with the tank. And I don't know if you noticed, I was mentioning the stamina. Tanks have a lot more stamina. They actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stamina, which means they can move 5 tiles. So I could literally move this guy here, this tank, and I can move him back. And I still have 3 stamina left, so I'm still able to make the move that I was going to that I was telling you about. Green is becoming a lot more defensive. This is a good position that he's in. But I do have to worry about orange taking out red. I hope red does the right thing and defends properly, but now I want to get an economist, but I also might want to get something else. Let's see. I'm gonna need gold though. I need gold to be able to destroy. Wait. Oh, blue's got a 7. You know what? Let's exchange. Because there are 2 ways to win. A straight flush. Let's hide all these cards so that no one can take them. A straight flush and tiles to win. Okay? So if we get a 10 of hearts, we then have a 7, 8, 9, 10 jack of hearts. So that's a straight flush. Okay, now we have to attack this area. And then we're going to get 2 gold. We're going to move the tank back. And we are going to place troops here. We are going to place a lot of troops here. And now I'm going to message my friend Blue. I have 7, 8, 9 jack of hearts. If you get 10 of hearts, let me know. Because, oh, orange has 10 of hearts. Okay, so if it becomes our turn, we will be able to trade with orange and get the 10 of hearts. So I'm going to say to orange, let's stick together. So the reason why orange would want to stick together, if I make a trade for his 10 of hearts, then I win and I would give him a gem. So he would actually win some sparks too. Blue would also win some sparks because I've given them 2 gems so far. The only person losing would be green and red. So that's the benefit of that. Okay, orange is attacking red and red has a lot of defense. However, they had like 3 tanks or 4 tanks here. That's a pretty bad idea. Because they could have had tanks here and their infantry here, and the tanks would have defended the infantry because they attacked from 2 places out. Now orange is AFK. Oh wait, was that red attacking orange? I honestly can't tell sometimes. Yeah, it was red's turn. I really want to make sure orange does not create tanks out of these 2 10s. Because as soon as they do that, then the 10 of hearts is done. Okay, he created a plane facility. Don't make a tank. Please don't make a tank. Okay. Very much looking out for this. Because if he makes a tank, then we can't get the 10 of hearts. Okay? No, he's not going to make a tank. He can't. Because you could only make a tank in your capital. And because he moved troops in his capital, he can't actually move them out because they only have 1 stamina. So now when it's our turn, we still have 3 of our gems. So I'm just gonna give orange 1 gem and the card that I get on the next turn for his 10 of hearts. And I'm gonna have a 7, 8, 9, 10 jack of hearts, all of hearts. So that's gonna be a straight flush. And then I just have to wait until the next turn to win. Oh no. Orange does not have their sparks anymore. Blue is coming for me. Wow, what a betrayal. What a betrayal. I hope he doesn't have another attack point. I only had 1 troop there, right? So it wasn't actually a big loss, I hope. So this is another thing you have to be careful of, especially as a beginner. You have to be careful that you don't get manipulated by these guys. Well, we got a 3 of hearts, but I can't trade for the 10 of hearts because he doesn't have it anymore. So now I don't know what to do. I'm in a bad situation. So now what I think I should do is defend this area. But I'm in such a bad situation that he's probably going to destroy me anyways. Yeah, he's creating so many more troops there. Let's attack here. I'm attacking there so that I could get some more gold, and then I could probably use it to place more troops here. Or I could get a card and chance at 10 of hearts, but that's not going to happen. Let's create 3 more troops there. And now let's end our turn. I think blue is holding on to the 10 of hearts. So, I'm telling blue, if he lets me get his 10 of hearts, I would trade for it. Then he'll have 3 of my purple gems. And because he has 3 of my purple gems, he would win because he actually owns more of a share in my empire than I do. But I don't think he wants to do that. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's teaming with green. Maybe he knows them in person, or maybe he just wants to backstab me, or maybe he thinks that since he has all 5 of his own gems, maybe he thinks he could win more of a share that way. But let's see. Let's wait and see what happens. This is funny though, because he's attacking me. Okay. So right now we're kind of just waiting things out. We really want the 10 of hearts, but I think blue is holding it, as I mentioned, and they're just gonna hold it. They don't want us to win. So I'm really hoping that I could probably be friends with orange. And if I am friends with orange, then I could If I'm friends with orange, maybe I have a chance at blue. But I really think that right now I'm at a very bad position, and my chances to destroy blue are very low. Is this an economist? No, it's a plane. Hmm. I could take that square, that tile, with my tank. But I have to watch out for blue, because blue might attack me. How much gold? Blue has a lot of gold, 12 gold. I bet they haven't upgraded. Yeah, they haven't upgraded. Now, what are green and blue gonna do? Are they going to fight, or are they gonna just be friends? I think they're just gonna be friends. Is blue gonna attack me then? Because they're very strong, blue. Oh, they have more tanks. Yeah, they're gonna attack me for sure. What if I just did this? They have 28. And now because they have my gems... Oh wait, I think I'm dead here. If they move their tank forward and they have another attack point, then I think they're just gonna destroy my tower. Hmm. We are in a very bad situation. I think I just have to play defensively. And I've got to weaken this guy, I think. That's all I can really do. Unfortunately. In a bad situation right now. But... okay, at least we got rid of all their troops. All their infantry. Now they just have the tanks. But how much more gold do they have? Oh, they have so much more gold. Yeah, I think we're just wrecked this game. I trusted blue. And blue decided to betray me. That was partly my fault because I gave them 2 of my gems without them giving anything to me in return. So that's the issue there. But I'm still going to wait out this game because you're going to see the scoreboard at the end. And when you see the scoreboard, you'll understand that green, or whoever they were trading with, is going to get a share of that prize pool. So much for me getting that Duper badge, eh? Yeah, red unfortunately doesn't know what they're doing. Is blue gonna respond? Or are they too ashamed that they betrayed us? Let's send a message to green. It's the only thing I can ask for to potentially win. Didn't green message us earlier? No, they didn't. It was only blue. Now orange can take these spaces for free. Maybe orange can be our savior and try to attack blue. Bro says give me 5 gems and I will give you 10. Okay, well now orange gave us one of their gems. So that's good. Maybe they'll be helping us. I'm going to be turning to orange for support, and I'm not going to attack them, because as soon as I attack them, that's going to ruin our friendship. You will get a badge. So remember, the only way to get someone else's gems is if they trade with you. So you have to provide some sort of value. Right now, I can't really provide value to blue because I'm in such a vulnerable position. However, attack points can be useful. So I'm going to say I can save up an attack point for you. So remember, you can only have a maximum of 2 attack points, and they only charge up 1 each round. But if you look here, buy attack point requires economist through a research center. So if you have an economist through a research center, then you can buy an attack point and from another player if they accept the trade. And then if I offer up my attack point for blue, then blue would give me one of their gems in exchange for an attack point. So that would be the use there. I think he's gonna destroy me though. Oh, I didn't know you could switch like what he did. I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, we are gonna have to try our best to be friends with orange. Blue has the advantage here, but orange I think can at least help weaken blue. And all we would need is blue's blue's 10 of hearts. And I can't get it because he's blocking it. He's not letting us get it. So we're just gonna produce more troops here because he's probably gonna attack us next turn, and we're gonna end our turn. There's nothing we could really do. I'm gonna say, let me buy your 10 of hearts. Then I will give you my gem. You will own 3 and win. The only thing I have to worry about here, if I make that trade with him and then he attacks my capital, then I might lose anyways. So I do have to be careful that if I do that trade with him and I get a 10 of hearts, I survive until the next round after that. Because that's part of the way you win it with a straight flush. You have to get to your next turn. So yeah, if orange can help me with that. But I don't see why they would. They don't own any of my gems, orange. Now red is red is just burning all their troops. It's quite useless. I wonder if orange is friends with green, because maybe they could help take out blue. But yeah, we're in a bad situation. Let's see what orange does. I hope orange can help save me, but I don't think so. I don't feel too confident. Okay, wait. Let's try to team with orange. So because they only need 2 more tiles to win, we could try our best to be friends with them. So I could save an attack point for orange. However, I have to be careful. They have to help defend me, but I guess they're not going to. And honestly, they're probably not going to because green can definitely just attack here. However, green might not want to do that if green owns some of orange's gems. Because then why would they attack? They might as well just play defensively. But we are still in a terrible situation. I think blue can attack us here and that would be terrible. Yeah, okay, they're taking over orange's squares. Now green is approaching victory and we don't own any of green's gems. green needs 2 more tiles. So if they buy an attack point from blue and they have another one saved up, they could just win. Yeah, I think this guy's just trolling because you cannot give someone else gems just by giving them gems. You know, you have to. Yeah, he's coming to destroy me for sure. Look at that. I am destroyed now. But we're gonna continue watching the game as I mentioned. And the wait, is blue winning? Yeah, blue won. And we own no blue gems. However, let's look at the scoreboard. So, okay, in this situation, wow, even red. So, I got screwed in that situation. Because everyone owned one blue gem except me. How did they have so many blue gems? I thought there was only 5 per team. But they had blue had 4 gems, red had 1, orange had 1, and green had 1. So if you actually look at the scoreboard, everyone got a payout in sparks except me. If you look at the net payout, that makes sense because the entry fee is 100 sparks, so remember that. But yeah, I mean, if we were able to actually properly get on blue's side, which we weren't because I didn't provide any value to them and I left myself vulnerable and I gave them too many of my own gems, I made a mistake. But if I were to have done that, I would have actually got a payout of sparks. And looking at the Duper badge, it just says, who have completed the playground tutorial and earned sparks in 1 casual game in Duper. So I assume, even though their net payout was negative, I still think their payout, which was positive, would mean that they complete the badge, although I could be wrong about that. But yeah, let's confirm this. And I hope what I explained was meaningful. I hope you gained value. I hope it wasn't too confusing because it's a tough game to understand, and I know it's also tough to explain. I tried my best, but you know, sometimes it doesn't come across very clear. Um, but yeah, I hope you all got some value. Once again, try not to get taken advantage of like I did in that game. Try to play defensively and try to give value to the other players so that the other player that wins, you will have a gem of them. Because remember, you need to provide value. They have to want something that you have so that they could trade with you and take one of your gems or give you one of their gems in exchange for one of your items. But yeah, I hope you learned from that video. And yeah, get your duper badges, but don't fade the game. Continue playing afterwards. You know, it's a great game. It's very fun. Especially once you learn how to play. Like I have a blast playing this just all day and teaching people, which I did yesterday, and I'm probably going to do that again today. But yeah, I know this was a long video, a long explanation, but you know, you kind of need a long explanation for a long game, especially when the game has a lot of different moving factors. Get other people's gems is the main important thing. Get other people's gems so that when they win, you can at least get some sort of a payout. As long as you have one of their gems, you'll get some sort of a payout, and that's all that matters, really. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.